Okay, this was taking forever. Okay. Hello everyone. Today is 27th of February. This is a live trade. I am currently in gold MGC. I'm in this low probability setup. Why am I in this setup? I wanted to take a chance. I've been reading Trading in the Zone and kind of just wanted to take it, and let me just clear that out. I wanted to take a chance on a setup because I seen it and I want to take a chance on it. I don't know. Um, 1 hour has been looking bullish. We are high, but nevertheless we are bullish. All the EMAs are pointing to, I said bullish, bearish momentum. So I kept that in mind. So my initial bias immediately was bearish, going for sells. So I go in the 5 minute, and at my time, I start my day at 7 a.m. I see this low probability setup, and for me, I usually don't take low probability, but I was watching a webinar yesterday, and we do take low probability. They're just low probability. My stop loss is underneath the zone rather than underneath this candle, and it was the first thing that I saw and I wanted to take it. My emotions play against me. My emotions uh, make me do stuff that I wouldn't necessarily want them to do, but naturally they're looking out for me, because of just like how our minds are built, right? Like when it's something that we are afraid of or something that we're scared of, our mind tries to help us cope and deal with that. And so we do different things in the markets to try to aid in this, this hardship. Um, and like reading Trading in the Zone, and I haven't finished it, but I've like maybe 50 pages in. There's just a lot of things that I deal with mentally that have been brought up, and I want to get rid of them in the sense of this, this is a $47 loss if it becomes a loss. Um, and I need to accept that risk because, like I mentioned before, it's like, how am I going to get to these 100, 200, $500 days, $1,000 days if I'm scared to lose $50? It's just not possible. And so I like just reading that book, it always talks about like having that winning attitude, that belief, that mindset, that you have like this positive outlook on the situation no matter what the outcome is. Whether you lose or win, you're straight. You're still like, okay, the amount of risk that I put on this trade, I was perfectly okay with taking. And personally, me, um, right now I have fear. Like I'm scared, and it was like the perfect reason for me to upload this, right? Like I have fear and I'm scared of losing. And this is just me in my personal life. I am afraid to lose, and I am afraid of being wrong, and I'm also afraid of missing out. All of the three things that really plague a lot of traders, a lot of unsuccessful traders. And I think, I've always noticed that, but now I'm really recognizing it and I'm really putting it like under a microscope, and I'm going to fight myself because I'm going to fight myself for profitability because I need this to work for me. It's going to. Not only is it like I need, like it's going to, it has to happen. And I have to deal with loss. This trade isn't going my way, which is hard for me to look at because that's why I'm looking at the camera. Um, but it's like I need it to happen. I have my stop loss on Iron Beam. So if and when it stops me out, I'm good. And it's predetermined, and I know what the account balance is going to look like. Um, if I lose, I'm gonna not be happy about it, right? And I think that that's perfectly normal, regardless of what kind of trader you are. If you lose, you're like, that sucks. Who wants to lose? No one wants to lose. But it's a part of the game, and I need to get used to L's. This isn't even a setup that I usually take. So I guess I broke my rules today, and I'm not really realizing it until this point. I don't take low probability setups, mainly just high probability supply and demand. But I wanted to take this because it looked good to me. It looked good to me. And I want to be on my side, even when it doesn't go my way. If it looked good to me, I want to take it because it looked good to me. It gave me break of the candle. I know where my stops are. It's going along, it aligns with the direction that I believe the market is in. And so I want to take it. You know, and if it's an L, it's an L. That's where I'm trying to get at. And that's how I know that that's where what? That that's how I know that I'm going to be successful. I need to trust myself. Even if this shit goes down and it doesn't go my way, I need to trust myself regardless. I need to think about the ideas that I have and tell them, you know what? Let's go for it. Because why not? This is a creative field. And, you know, many people may not see it like that or view it like that because it's just numbers and oh, stocks and, you know, people don't look at it. But this is a creative field because you can literally do whatever you want. And I need to let my creativity swarm. Because if I just like make it small, minimize it, I will never grow. And I'll never get to see who I really am. So I need to fail because this is literally just like real life. My entire life, I've always been risk adverse. I've always been afraid of risk. And so I've always been scared. I've always been scared. Like, no, don't do that. But it's like, I need to stop because, first of all, scared money make no money. And second of all, you learn the most when you take a chance on yourself. You learn the most about you and how it feels, like how you react to it. And so I'm literally just talking because I'm looking at my trade and I'm just like, ugh. But I'm like, it's okay. If I'm feeling like this, that means, you know, I'm in something that makes me uncomfortable. And I need more of that in order for me to grow. Because if I keep on doing this to myself, exposure therapy, right? I'm going to get used to it. So it's like if I'm always afraid to take a trade, and I like so afraid to take the trade that I don't take these trades, I will always be afraid. Like, I need to not be, in order for me to not be afraid, I need to take trades, win or lose. And I need to lose money. Like, that's just period. Like, I need to, like, lose money. The EMA, I'm looking at this. The only thing I got now is fucking market structure. And that shit not even looking in my favor. Because the EMA, it closed right past the 13 EMA. This shit look ass, to be honest. I'll probably never take a low probability setup ever again. But guess what? Now I know. Right. Now I have that idea. Now I have this experience. It's literally recorded. Right? Yeah, it's recorded. 7:43. Oh my God. Okay. And this was another trade that I saw, like literally at the time that I wake up. I saw this trade, but because of my bias, which, you know, now in hindsight fucking sight, I'm looking at it, I'm like, price has been going up. But if you look at the EMAs, they're here. But you know what? Like now, from now on, like I'm really looking at like what has price been doing. Anyway, just all this to say that, you know, literally on my open 7 a.m. price tapped into this demand zone, high probability, and to get up. I marked it up as far as this because I seen it. And I just, as soon as I seen it, like I kind of knew that it was gonna hit TP, but that's okay. Okay, and mine got stopped out. And I got stopped out. Okay, so yeah, it sucks, but yeah, my account's down to 5,500. Who knows? Let's see. 595. $48 lost today. That sucks. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happens now. Do I want to keep on trading? Is it bad that I still want to keep on trading? Like, I don't know. I'm probably never gonna do a low probability ever again. Who knows? Um, yeah, and I guess this is something that also I need to work on is just like I seen it, but I didn't want to take it because it went against my bias. But I know that you have to be flexible with the markets. It's just a whole bunch of shit, you know. It sucks. This is a 10-minute. I lost. Y'all clearly saw that. It's not. I'm not happy. I'm not happy, but I just know that I needed this. B, this is like a learning. I'm still learning. I'm only a year and a half in my journey, right? Like I think about how long it took me to get my degree, and that was like 4.5 years to get my degree. So I graduated in December. So, you know, I had an extra semester. And so it's like, wow, it took me 4.5 years, basically 4 years, whatever. 4 years to get my college degree. And I'm only a year and a half through my trading journey, which is not a long time at all. And it it shows me that, you know, I have so much more to go. Um, I don't even have 2 years under my belt, and I know that I'm getting better. That's kind of like where I'm going with it, you know. The book said have a winning attitude, so I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to have a winning attitude. So it's just like I'm literally like this is literally just the beginning. Oh my God. All right, I don't think I'm gonna take anything. There's nothing here. I'm like I'm not trying to be sad. I'm not trying to be upset, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't feel happy. I don't feel happy, but it's just like whatever.